Hey, it's Ryan from Upfit Supply, and in this video we're going to be installing a Luverne Grip Step side step running board on our RAM ProMaster. Let's get started. Okay, this is going to be a two-step installation. The first step is going to be installing the brackets onto the bottom part of the van, and then the second part of the installation is attaching the step to those brackets. So we're going to start by going underneath the van. Just one thing, you're going to want to make sure that you reference the installation instructions that are provided by Luverne. We're doing our best to follow those, but always reference those for the ultimate source of truth. First thing we need to do is remove 8 plugs from the frame and rocker panel. We got 1 here on the frame, 2 here on the rocker panel, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now up front here, we're going to use our little slide-in bolts to set a long one like this into the frame, that hole, and a short one like this into the rocker panel. So they're pretty cool. Just slip these in like this, pull them out, same right here. Next, we're going to take our forward step bracket, line it up with those bolt locations, pull it up nice and flush up against this weld on the body. We're going to mark, I have a grease pen here, these 2 holes, 1, 2, so we do have to drill those. Next, we're going to drill a pilot hole through this weld. Those pilot holes drilled, we're going to expand them. Now we're going to attach this bracket. Doing everything pretty loose at this point. We're also going to put in these screws here on the pinch weld as well, using washers and lock nuts. We're just lightly getting these snug. Next, we're going to put these nut plates into the remaining holes, 4 on your rocker panel and 2 in the frame. A bit of finagling there on that one and that one. 2 in the frame right here. Next, we're going to line up our rocker panel support bracket with all of those holes. The long wheelbase, you're going into 1, 3, 4, and 6. We'll line those up, make sure that you're held up nicely there. We're going to be taking our grease pen, marking these 4 holes up against the pinch weld. And we're going to do a rinse and repeat with drilling our holes in these pinch welds. Start with a small drill bit, like a 1/8. And enlarge it. Quick tip, it may be easier to enlarge from the outside of the van. Next, we're going to loosely attach our rocker support bracket to those slide-in nuts. Then we're going to attach to the pinch weld using washers, bolts, and lock nuts. Again, just snug tight, allow for some movement. Next, we're going to attach our two rear brackets to the frame right here and then to our little support bracket we put in right here. So we can get this one threaded. We'll allow for some movement in here, same back here. So next we're going to take our grip step, actually place it on these brackets. We're going to line this up with the door. Then we're going to take our mounting brackets like this. You actually slide these inside and underneath. You can see there's a square hole. The carriage bolt goes through there and then through the hole in the mounting brackets, and use a lock nut to secure it. Looks like there is 2 bolts per bracket. So I'm just gonna zip these nuts on here and then I'll torque them down. So there is some play in here, so you just wanna adjust it so it sits even with the side of the van. Doesn't look wonky. You can go ahead and torque everything down to 10 foot-pounds. Now with the step securely attached to the mounting brackets, we're gonna go back under the van and tighten up all those M8 bolts, and the spec from the manual is 20 foot-pounds. With a good old test, much easier entry into the van. Now that just about does it for the installation of this Luverne grip step on our RAM ProMaster. Now if you're looking for this step or any other equipment to get your van ready for work, be sure to check us out at upfitsupply.com. And my name is Ryan, and have a good one.